It's time for the Gold Show. Jonathan Rose, CEO, President of the Capital Gold Group, and Precious Metals Investment Strategist is with us today. Jonathan, good to talk with you again.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here and help educate our listeners on the importance of a balanced portfolio that does include gold and other precious metals. In fact, according to Bank of America and Merrill Lynch, the dollar has been very shaky in recent weeks, having dropped nearly 9% since early March, and that just bolsters our case for owning gold, which we're going to be talking about today on the Gold Show.
Well, today's news stories reflect a changing global economic climate fraught with uncertainty. We're going to focus on investor concern and what people can do about it. Jonathan, before we start, though, can our listeners receive a copy of the Gold Guide?
Absolutely. There's an updated gold guide for 2009, and if you're just tuning in and you want to learn about physical possession gold or how to protect an existing IRA, they can call us toll-free at 1-800-510-9594. Again, that's 800-510-9594. The gold guide is normally $80. The listeners get it for free today just by giving us a call. It also includes a great DVD. It's an education. It's a great place to understand and get started the importance and the benefits of owning gold in your portfolio. And that telephone number, once again, folks, which we'll be giving out during the show, is 800-510-9594. They can also listen to this podcast at safeasgold.com, or they can see international gold prices at safeasgold.us.
Well, Jonathan, you and colleagues at the Capital Gold Group have really served as trusted consultants to individuals and enterprises seeking to secure and grow their wealth. And they do that through gold. We're going to talk about that today. You began the program talking about the dollar slipping in value, and this is a big concern. You warned about this. All that the borrowing has been taking place by the government, all the stimulus package, that could lead to a devalued dollar, right?
Absolutely, and if people have been listening to our Gold Show for the past several years, what they realize is I have been spot on with our predictions, where gold has been going. And remember, I don't tell people to put everything into gold. That obviously does not make sense. And if you're like me, you want to have a balanced portfolio that includes stocks, bonds, maybe some mutual funds, but also you want to have anywhere from 5 to 30%, in my opinion, in solid assets such as gold that you get to hold on to, because gold is seen as a storage of wealth. It also protects against any currency defluctuations, and also, you know, whenever there's worldwide events such as Iran firing a test missile or threats of North Korea, you know, maybe going to war with us or South Korea, again, uncertainty in the marketplace, the stock market gets volatile, people are looking for peace of mind, really a flight to safety and security, and again, like I keep telling people, that peace of mind is gold, and that's one of the many reasons why people are adding it to their portfolio.
Well, investors worldwide are nervous about the financial condition of the U.S., and just look at the headlines this past weekend. Well, no wonder why. Problem banks and thrifts in the U.S. now number more than 300. General Motors pushing toward bankruptcy. All this news comes on the heels of, tough news on the employment front, everything else going on. People want safety, they want security, and does gold offer them this?
Well, gold offers them a lot more security because it's a tangible asset and it's never been worth zero, unlike the stock markets. And in fact, a lot of people right now are going back to the drawing board with their investment strategies, especially because they're concerned with all these bank failures. We've heard them for the past 6 months, the past year, were new headlines that the Fed sees up to nearly $600 billion in bank losses. In fact, Bank of America faces another injection that they need of $35 billion. I remember when we used to throw the word out million, and people used to think it was a lot, but we're now up a grade to the B, the billion, and you know, a lot of these banks are disastrously in debt. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they need about another near $14 billion. Citigroup needs another $5.5 billion, and there's only so much money that the government can keep bailing out these banks with, and even the FDIC, who who insures these banks, they're talking about that even they could be insolvent by the end of the year. So if the banks can't keep your money safe, where is it safe to park your money? And that's why people are looking for different vehicles, viable vehicles, where there's a safe haven or a storage of wealth. And if you listen to other experts out there, people like Warren Buffett, who have clearly stated that the days of double-digit returns in the stock market are over, it makes you think, because if you look at his investment strategies, which have included purchasing two of the largest gold manufacturing companies in America today, you have to ask yourself why. If these big brokerage companies are recommending gold, people like Warren Buffett are recommending gold, well, maybe it's time to, pay attention to these people and understand that if you add gold as a part of a balanced portfolio, it can limit your losses from stock market volatility, currency devaluations like we've been seeing with the US dollar, and just general world economic insurance. Just like you have car insurance or health insurance, I look at gold as portfolio insurance, and if you haven't started to educate yourself on the importance and the benefits of owning gold, now's the time to do it.
Gold versus the dollar. You began with the shrinking dollar. Since 2001, the U.S. dollar index has decreased over 30%, and gold prices have increased over 300%. Explain what the U.S. dollar index is and what that means.
Well, the U.S. dollar index is the value of the dollar, and what people are realizing is that it's shrinking year after year. And in fact, the GDP, which is really the world economic benchmark of what all these other countries are doing and their currencies are worth, they're slipping. And in fact, just the first quarter alone this year, the economy of America has shrunk. It's gone down 6.3%. Germany's economy this quarter has shrunk 14.4%. Japan 15.2%, and Mexico 21.5%. So it's not just America that's feeling the pinch, it's worldwide, and there's worldwide losses happening everywhere right now. And that's why it's a prudent man that foresees danger and prepares, as they say, and it really does make sense to have a balanced portfolio. You don't want to put your eggs all in one basket. You don't want to be 100% in stocks, 100% maybe in bonds or mutual funds, but you want to have a little piece of everything. Consult with a financial advisor, and in fact, we work with thousands of financial advisors here. We have what's known as the Gold Affiliate Program, where we work with broker-dealers and we actually supply gold to them so their financial advisors can then, be able to sell gold to their clients. Well, you don't have to pay your financial advisor commission to purchase gold. You can get it directly from the source. We've been helping people for many, many years at Capital Gold Group, and you can get started today, even if it was purchasing one gold coin, which I'm a big believer in. Everybody should have a piece of gold, whether it's a one gold coin, whether you're looking at diversifying your portfolio, hedging against uncertainty, and like I said before, gold has never been worth zero, unlike the paper market.
Well, let's share the number for folks to call to get the gold guide or to start today and buy just one coin, 10 coins, whatever, right?
Absolutely. That number, folks, is 800-510-9594. Again, 800-510-9594. You'll get the gold guide, and it will show you, how to purchase gold at the lowest possible prices, which gold coins and bars will give you a better return in the future. And if you have a 401k or an IRA, well, we'll show you, just like it was mentioned in the Wall Street Journal, how to roll that over into an IRA backed by solid gold. It's all in there, and it's yours free just by calling us at 800-510-9594. Listeners can subscribe to the podcast, which is at safeasgold.com, or you can see worldwide gold prices at safeasgold.us.
We're talking with Jonathan Rose from the Capital Gold Group today. The once mighty U.S. dollar is not only making life more expensive for Americans, but it's been crashing on the currency markets, and its strength is evaporating worldwide. Foreign countries, businesses, individuals are turning to other stronger currencies, such as gold, as a